Such a cunt.
Well, welcome to JARCAST episode 47. No?
Agent 47.
49?
Wait, does that mean we'll make it to 50 before the year is out? We will. We'll make it to 50.
Yeah.
Well,
But we started in January, though.
It's 49.
well, no, think about if it's... I don't know, when's this one going to go out?
Monday.
That is the...
Yeah, it'll be the first week of January, won't it?
I think we might just keep it in December.
I think
We all know maths pretty well, so... If we're wrong, I'm sure the comments will tell us.
47.
James, please lock that chair. The squeak is going to drive me fucking insane.
Do you know how horrible it is to like not
Fifth.
move?
12. No, we will. We'll...
Really?
Hang on, 5th. No, we won't. I was counting, obviously, the
Yeah, I was
5th,
gonna say,
because that is
how-
47. If that was... then it would be.
Did we do a double upload one week or something? Like, how would we...
Well, we have done once, but that was different.
We didn't name it, though.
No.
A named
Didn't
episode.
number it.
We didn't number it.
Because we
So this is the Jar Media podcast, the only show with normally 4 hosts, but today we've only got 3 because
Shouldn't like episode 50 be like a special, really?
yeah, probably should.
Yeah.
we do.
There is
More
actually
from the
there is-
ceiling.
there is a question about that actually, which we'll
Yeah.
get to later, I'm sure. But Jim, the Jim Bobula, as we like to call him, is house sitting in London at the moment, so he couldn't make
Yep.
it.
Pay him a
Jim
visit.
Popular. Jim
Mm.
Popular.
Just go to London and walk around, hope that you
Yep,
find him.
we'll give you his exact address.
Yep.
It's not our property, so it's not our problem.
Mhm.
Jim. Do you know what's strange?
What's
My
strange?
genuine nickname at work is Jim Bob.
Really?
Yeah.
I suppose Jim is shortened
Yeah.
for James.
It's just kind of a
Oh,
weird
sorry, we didn't introduce... This is Hideo Kojima.
Oh yeah.
He's sitting in for James at the moment.
So, well, what's your new game actually gonna? What's the gameplay?
thing. That's a secret.
Okay, that's probably what he'd say as well.
Yeah.
That is secret.
Well, yeah. His
Say it in
English isn't like
Japanese.
too good, is it? Like,
Apparently
yes,
he
has a
got
translation.
really drunk.
Yeah, he tweeted, got really drunk.
Did he delete the
these-
tweets?
No, he just tweeted in the morning that he got really drunk.
Sorry, everybody, I'm really drunk.
Alex, stop doing that voice and
That's
accent.
really racist.
Yeah.
Really don't find it funny.
No, that was Jim. I was funneling Jim. So I don't have my trigger, who is Jim.
Yeah.
So I can be.
No, but
sort of-
but I'm Jim's trigger and Jim's not here, so I've got no one to trigger. You've got no one to
Well,
get
I'm
triggered
saying
by.
we've all got our own trigger.
Well, like, it goes like James, Jim, Alex, and then round to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But Jim's the missing link, so I've got no one to trigger.
Yeah.
So
We broke
boring
it.
episode inbound.
Just
Yeah.
click off of it. It's like a Lisa episode in the 60s.
Or a Meg episode in Family Guy.
They even make a joke. It's a Meg episode. Just
Yeah.
just turn it off now. We wouldn't blame you if you did. Just turn it off.
So it's actually been longer than you think because we bulk recorded 2 in one day that time.
Yep.
And a lot has actually happened. Ruben's hat is one of the giveaways. That happened. Went and saw Roosevelt. That was
Yep.
very fun.
Was very fun.
That's all I can think of.
Yep.
England is banning porn, everything.
Quite a lot.
Pretty much anything that's not conventional.
Missionary.
Basically, the last week I've just come to the conclusion that this country's fucked.
This
Yeah,
country's
beyond
shit.
repair, yeah.
Like I've had enough now.
You can't even have any.
I mean, the only
unique
thing,
fucking
you know,
porn.
like it's okay is like, you know, you can sleep in a room and you can go to
Yeah.
the shops and
I
get
mean, it's
food
not
and
like-
you have access to the internet and
It's not like fucking Syria. We're not being bombed
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, we're not being destroyed in the Aleppo or whatever, but
Yeah.
it looks like we're gonna have to move to.
I just mean the state of the economy and politics mostly.
Yeah, but the political gridlock we're experiencing at the moment is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
keep up to date with politics.
You know, even
Well, there's
America's
no point,
making-
James.
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
no point. Nothing's happening.
There's no
Good.
fucking point.
Like, there is absolutely nothing happening. Like even more nothing than usual.
Yeah. Which makes it even more frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to go
Lib Dem come back. Lib Dem come back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I need to
Hey, they
look
won
more
in a
posh.
by-election,
Oh, yes.
like by surprise. They're like, "Oh, I thought we won, lads." Lib Dem come back.
Shit, now what do we do? Yeah, so it's all just shit in the UK. JARCAST is moving to
Where are we moving, Alex?
New Zealand.
Hell yeah! I mean, if you want to pay for us to move out there,
Yeah.
I'll come.
I'll definitely go as well.
Yeah, let's do it.
Box
You may
it
need
all
to
up.
pay for like everything for a little bit, but
Well,
Worth it,
houses are
ultimately.
cheaper. Economy's good. Politics are less fucked.
Dolan Dark.
There's nothing to worry about. Dolan Dark's there.
I can take pictures of stuff.
Yeah, they think the things
not
they
be
have to worry
dismal.
about are like
Earthquakes.
duck serial killers and earthquakes. That's like a
How many steal
And
women's
even then,
underwear?
aren't the earthquakes like pretty chill out there, like not too crazy.
Well, you
most
just
of the
make sure
time.
you don't buy a house on like the edge of a tectonic plate, I suppose.
Fault line.
A fault line.
Yeah, I mean, because like obviously some places earthquakes are more prone to being like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if New Zealand's one of the ones where it's like,
Had one
well,
recently,
you know,
and
they
it was like
happen, but they're
nobody
not
died.
super
They had the bad
crazy.
one, but
Yeah.
I think that was an irregularity. That
Mhm.
one wasn't normal.
Other than that, though, Canada is the other place I'd probably live.
As long as you don't live in Toronto, I think it is, which is like what the most overpriced city in the world, I've heard, or something.
It's Drake's city.
Might not be Toronto, don't quote me on that, but I think it's a
Well, there's-
Canadian city, which is the most overpriced one in the world.
Google it.
Like, just forget about getting a property there.
Why are you actually going to move to America? Boy?
No.
Most.
I wouldn't want to move to
Or
America
Canada.
either.
Fuck.
As a gay lesbian who's disabled, I feel like my life would be in jeopardy if I moved to America.
I'm quite happy, literally in the middle of nowhere, working, living at my boss's house. you
Yeah.
know,
There's
basically.
it's the future that gets to me.
More
Well,
way.
How like the economy's
Singapore
just
is the
fucked.
most expensive city in the world.
Singapore.
Followed by zero. Oh, country. Why is it? No, it's cities we were talking about. Yes, cities we were talking about.
Yeah.
Singapore's not a
cities?
city though.
They just said Singapore is the most expensive city in the world.
Oh.
Singapore is a standalone complex.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They make.
we've,
Oh, is it
Oh,
because
mean.
their noodle export is so like high?
This is Geneva Pass.
Oh,
on the-
fucking
Jesus,
that's
oh.
horrible. Nobody will get that either.
Singapore is-
What's Everyone
Blah,
knows
blah,
what
blah, blah,
Singapore noodles are. Am I right?
Can you pass me my cup of brew, please?
No, because I'd have to go in front of the camera.
Oh shit! Sorry. I
The
hate
least
everything.
expensive city to live in: Lusaka, Zambia;
Zambia.
Karachi, Pakistan;
Not surprised by any of these. To be honest.
Bangalore, Mumbai; Chennai, Algiers; Almaty; New Delhi;
really nice place.
Caracas, and Damascus.
A lot of these places were nice.
Damascus used to be acceptable until
Syria
Yeah.
used to be nice.
Yeah,
my nan went there when it wasn't fucked.
you know.
Said the
Have you
people
ever
there are
seen
very
that-
nice.
Have you ever seen that Top Gear episode?
No.
But they basically went to Syria. They actually drove through Syria, and one of these shots they have this really old, like ancient, like massive rock structure.
Mm.
And I was watching it the other day. I was like, "That's really nice."
Wanna
But
go there?
ISIS destroyed all of it,
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to say, it's the one
Sledgehammered it to
ISIS,
bits,
like,
yeah.
completely ruined.
and it's
Yeah.
like just watching
Fuck
that.
those guys, man.
It's a shame because
Mm.
that's like a really like ancient building. It looked
Oh,
really
yeah.
good, and it's fucking ruined. Fuck 'em.
So, Ruben.
I say we glass it.
Yeah,
Let's glass the whole thing.
halos.
No, you could just drop a nuke that would glass it because of the intense heat
Let's
created by the
invent
initial
halos and
fireball
then-
at the center of the
Let's
explosion.
invent the Covenant.
Shut up, Alex.
So, Ruben,
So the JARCAST is moving to Syria.
it's gonna be a new level of
It's
entertainment.
actually going to be that we wear GoPros and that we're actually like,
Oh my fucking
we're
god!
constantly on the run
Yeah.
from just like dying.
Who
and
would get
stuff.
beheaded first?
James.
James.
I could pass as a woman.
True. Hey, is that Morrissey? Get him!
What?
So Ruben.
Yeah.
No, James, it was you first. What? You said you wanted to say something about because you mentioned fucking Top Gear or whatever.
Yeah, you finished what you said about it.
No, but
Oh, about the
that
Grand
reminded
Tour.
me of the Grand Tour.
Oh, I haven't watched it. So.
Generally, it's okay. The
It's
first
okay.
episode
does
was
it, does
good.
it hold a candle to Top Gear?
Not at the moment because they haven't done any of those like challenges where they buy a really cheap car and do stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done that. They've just done
It's
their
like
normal
super high budget
Yeah.
craziness, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're all wearing watches and they have to because Amazon is sponsorship.
Yeah.
They're really expensive watches. It is high budget, like insane. From
Really?
like if you like just want to watch some car porn, basically, it's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
But it's not like the Top Gear was.
Did they read
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure
Amazon
they
Kindle?
will.
Yeah, I
Realised
think
they
this
have
week they're
to.
actually doing some of the old stuff, which
Mhm.
I'm
Is there a new episode every week then?
every Friday out like it's like
It's
Friday
midnight,
morning.
you know,
Yeah.
so like Friday morning
Okay.
it'll come out, yeah.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
But it's good. Generally, it's good. It's entertaining.
I'll probably watch it like when it gets close to Christmas and I'm bored.
Yeah,
just
you can
watch
just
the
watch.
5 episodes.
Yeah.
It'll be out by then.
I will never watch it.
It's not your type of.
Never again.
It's not your cup of tea.
No. But then I did used to watch some Top Gear now and again.
Yeah, it's
Top
funny.
Gear was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Watching the really old stuff, it kind of takes you back.
My favourite one, I remember, I always really liked the one where they go to America and on Hammond's car, I think it says "Man Love Rules" or something.
Yeah, I remember that one. I even saw that
He
one.
put the cow on his roof of his cameo.
Didn't they get like chased out of the town because of the "Man Love Rules" thing?
Yeah. And
Yes.
Like, it's like Hillary bashing back
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah.
Because it was a really like Bush like territory.
Mhm.
Fucking American politics. They're gonna chase you because you fucking bashed Hillary Clinton. Fuck me, it's terrible.
So, Ruben,
What?
what have you been playing, watching?
Oh, we're
listening to?
doing that. Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, it's been 2 weeks. Has it been?
Well, I've been playing Battlefield 1.
Still.
Elite Dangerous a bit more than usual recently.
Yeah.
And as of yesterday, Final Fantasy 15.
Mm.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing I've been playing. I think.
Sorry about my share.
I haven't been watching anything.
No.
Well, we watched Arrival, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't really talk about that.
I
Really
would
good, it's
just
good.
recommend it. It's
Yeah,
one of
it's
those
really
films
good.
I just
Yeah.
say, see.
Yeah.
Don't even research
Don't read
it.
anything about it.
No.
I went in not knowing anything about it, which makes me want to watch
Same,
it a
yeah.
second time, because when you don't know anything about it, you're like trying to work out what the fuck the film is the whole time.
Yeah.
So I want to watch it again, but it won't be till I can like.
I wouldn't
comes
even
out.
watch the trailers or do anything. Just watch the
Yeah,
movie.
just go see the movie.
Definitely a good one.
We're trustworthy sources.
Yep.
Self-proclaimed trustworthy sources, but
Yep.
trustworthy sources all the same.
Internet critic.
And I've been listening to mostly. I've been listening to Run the Jewels actually. Still, I think I said that last time actually. Run the Jewels.
Probably 2 weeks ago.
But
I
very
don't think you
recent.
did.
I've been listening to the Florence and the Machine cover of "Stand by Me" from the opening of Final Fantasy 15. It's fucking great. So,
I'm probably okay. Keep going.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I had to, because my phone is fucked, I have to take off all the music, sync, so it's all gone, and then resync all of it back on just to get
Christ.
one new album on. Yeah, it's fucked at the moment. Oh, the Childish Gambino album that just came out, "Awaken My Love."
Oh yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, I really like it. It's not even like rap, so there's a good chance you'd enjoy it.
I like him.
Donald Glover.
Yep.
It's a good album, really good.
James.
Been playing Dirt Rally
Dirt Rally.
as a racing fan, and it
Dark
is fucking.
Souls.
The Dark Souls.
It's
of
fucking
racing.
hard.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's difficult, and this is kind of for someone who's played racing games his whole life. It's generally a difficult game. I've posted about it on Twitter and shit because it's hard.
Yeah. Is that the only thing?
That and I've
I play Battlefield still.
I've mastered every single gun in Battlefield.
You've got a server start in every gun in Battlefield 1. I remember you tried doing that in 4.
Got almost.
I
there.
would be more likely to do it in 4 than 1.
No, because you'd have to get to the snipers at some point.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
I'd do it.
I did that, and now I can't. I just playing the game just feels boring because I've got nothing to do.
I keep looking at Battlefield 4, thinking about going on it just to see what it's like at the moment.
It would feel really like bad.
No, it wouldn't. It's not that it would feel bad, because I immediately got Battlefield 1's just a bit heavier. I can get used to it being lighter again. I just want to see whether there's people like playing it.
There will be.
Like a decent amount, because I remember seeing before the game came out on like the Battlefield Reddit, because I just used to happen to look at it sometimes. I don't remember why. They were like, Battlefield 1 seems like the kind of game that I'll play, but I'll still always go back to Battlefield 4 when I want to do, whatever other thing.
When you want your modern military shooter
because
fix.
they're different.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of it. There's no helicopters for a start. There's no vehicle like that. But yeah.
I've been listening to Duran Duran.
Really?
They fucking lost a legal battle recently.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, Sony have all the rights to their music, not them.
What?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And Human League.
So what? Does Sony make all the money from
Yeah,
their music?
They can
then?
do what Sony can do whatever they want with
They can put it on whatever movie they
can,
want. They
yeah.
can. Wow. Christ.
I think it was Sony Music.
I wonder how that happened though.
They signed to them when they were young artists that didn't know any better.
No. So it's kind of like, when
I remember,
YouTubers
like,
sign up to Machinima.
It was compared like to they're like banks, like music labels are like banks without the suits.
Yeah.
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 And
Cunts.
I haven't been watching anything at all. Haven't watched a single
No?
thing.
I watched Black Mirror, which is another one I'd.
I watched an episode of that. I watched the playtest. You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we can't say anything about it because it's just one of those shows you can't. But it was good.
The one where they can like rewatch memories.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That fucking disturbed me. That episode.
Yeah.
I found it really fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one I'd recommend. Like before seeing Arrival, I kept saying, there's this real lack of good science fiction, but with Arrival and Black Mirror,
Yeah.
especially with Black Mirror, basically
Well, I
every
love the
episode.
fact that it's fucking Charlie Brooker that writes it.
Yeah, I know.
That all comes from his mind.
Yeah. The every one of those episodes could be
Like a movie.
the basis for a movie or even
Mhm.
a whole series, even.
That's what's so fucking good about
That
it.
is what's so good about it. It's
But they don't do that. They just have it like
yeah.
a new concept every time, and I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
I have a feeling that a bunch of people, well, studios and things, are going to be nicking ideas from some of the episodes. I
Mhm.
bet you.
Yeah.
You know, like they release movies like In Time,
Mhm.
and shit like that. Like on that level, just stealing these novel ideas and
Yeah.
kind of making crap films
Bad
out
films
of them.
out of it, yeah.
Yeah, to try and make a quick buck. I can imagine them doing something like that with the ideas.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. I love the fact in the episode I watched, the playtest, the Japanese game developer, who's basically just Kojima.
Yep.
Yeah. That was it. Just a younger Kojima.
And apart from that, I haven't really watched anything particularly. Just been busy. Haven't had a chance.
Unmotivated to watch new movies.
It's quite a surreal week, I think, for gamers in particular, because
We've had fucking loads come out so quickly.
well, this week in particular, being a monumental one purely because Final Fantasy
15.
Final Fantasy 15 and The Last Guardian,
Oh yeah.
both.
Games that took like 10 years.
Yeah, basically.
That actually came out.
I don't actually
Yeah.
know is The Last Guardian like good?
I haven't heard anything, so I don't
I've
know
heard
if
it,
anyone
yeah.
got it early or not.
I
They may have.
I
I'm
haven't
not
heard
sure.
a single
I
thing.
remember checking Metacritic and not seeing anything yet.
Ah,
I'm gonna have
that's
a look.
actually
I'm gonna have a
the
look.
whole Bethesda, just in general, like the game early
Yeah,
getting that. Why is it just so suddenly just gone? Because I know Bethesda was doing it with like Dishonored.
because I think game companies are seeing that sending their games early doesn't help them in any way, really.
It
like-
is good on a level. It is good.
Like, would
'cause
the
it means-
sales of Fallout 4 been affected that much if they just didn't send it to
not
people?
at all, not
It's
at all.
Yeah,
out
exactly.
yet.
If anything, it would have helped.
December 6th. It's out next Tuesday.
In this country or America. I think press have it, though.
Yeah, I think press have it. Yeah,
The press definitely
because
have
this
it.
is Metacritic.com, so and it's Tuesday release is always the American day,
Yeah,
so it's December 6th that it's out.
yeah. Well, because I saw pictures of the press with copies of it,
Mm-hmm.
playing it, whatever. I suppose there's an embargo.
Has Jim Sterling got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been playing it.
Jacksepticeye's got it.
I expect most of them do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because everyone seems to be enjoying Final Fantasy, hopefully Thingy lives up too. So
Yeah.
just so we can kind of
Well, it was
counterbalance this Duke Nukem thing.
Yeah, it was weird playing 15 because it was like obviously the only one I've ever played is 13, and that
Yeah.
was like a linear. The combat was whatever it was. It was like a weird take on the turn-based thing, not this
it was
like
a
you're in
mix,
control,
yeah.
which I have no problem. I quite like. I like the action combat in
Well, they had to
Final
change it
Fantasy 15.
because
Yeah, because it just doesn't work anymore.
well, old Final Fantasy isn't what it used to
Yeah,
be.
it's different.
No one's
now.
going to buy like Final Fantasy 7 on the same level.
No.
anymore.
No, obviously, like the people that like Final Fantasy 7 will buy Final Fantasy 7 again.
Or a
We know
Bravely Default,
Yeah,
which is the new that kind of game.
but
Yeah.
it was weird playing one that was properly open world. I was like, wow, this is actually my first real like Final Fantasy,
Yeah,
traditional Final Fantasy
Yeah.
experience.
I haven't actually played it, but hearing this good and it's like open world properly.
You could play it. You got
I'm
access to
gonna
so-
play it like this weekend because if it's to the level where it's not as like linear as Final Fantasy 13, I would probably enjoy it a lot
it's
more.
not
Not
complete
really at
opposite.
all, yeah.
Because if you can just run around and just kill things.
Well, obviously you've got to like follow like a basic like,
Yeah.
story through it
Yeah.
to level up and all
Yeah.
that.
'Cause
I
I
haven't even got past chapter 1. I've spent like 4 hours on the fucking game.
Mhm.
I obviously played Type O, and I like the combat for that, and I know the combat for the 15 is
yeah,
expanded on that.
yeah.
I only got Type 0 for episode disc.
Yeah, so
Type 0 is not that bad. The voice acting is shit. But
Yeah, awful. It made me just think of like Attack on Titan because it was like
like a school, like a class. Yeah,
skippy young kids running around murdering people.
yeah. It is basically fucking Attack on
I only
Titan.
played it for like an hour and a half. It just kicked your mic.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I've only played 15 for about 4 hours.
I
so-
meant to sell Type 0 like immediately after I got the code, but I couldn't be bothered because I was like, that £15 I'll get from it isn't even worth the time I
Yeah.
spend.
putting on eBay.
Yeah,
I bought it for Xbox itself for like 20,
Yeah.
and I got episode disc.
I still have it
Okay.
on disc in a drawer.
It's just weird. It's just weird because all the conversations we've had previously about the fucking demo for 15 being
we were
just
slagging the game off
like, a lot.
Because I was actually I was one defending like the game.
No,
I reckon it'll be good. I reckon it'll be good.
That demo I stand by is fucking awful.
Yeah, it is.
That
but I
demo
thought
sucks balls.
I didn't think that the game would be bad based on that.
I thought it could go either way. I wasn't sure. Really wasn't sure.
I knew that.
I said it was going to be good. I said it would be solid because I just knew that they spent so much time on it, and you can tell by the demo that there is a good solid game there.
I went back to the trailer they originally released when it was still called Versus 13. Quite different, but also not.
They've
that
always
different.
kept the warp sword thing the whole time.
Yeah, they kept that the whole time. The design of the main character is identical.
The warp sword is a little bit of a fucking nuisance to get to work when it's like warp to this point and you're like.
Yeah, I think you have to hold it or something.
Yeah, you have to stand still, not push in a direction, and hold the button.
Yeah.
That's just a gripe for anyone that's played the game. It's just pissing me off a little bit.
But I guess we'll come back next week and actually talk about that properly.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say than that. Like,
I haven't played it enough.
Want to play it more?
Yeah,
I did some fishing in it. Japanese games love fishing.
I haven't done that yet. I don't even know how.
There's fishing in it.
Yeah.
You know it's a Japanese game if there is just fishing in it.
It's incredibly Japanese.
You step up to the jetty and you go like this, and like it appears in your hand like a crystal, it fades into your hand.
Oh yeah.
And you go fishing.
Yeah.
But has it sold well? Or is it too early?
I expect it will sell.
I saw something about it being the best selling Final Fantasy game or some shit.
Well, like, because 13 sold really well, didn't it?
Something like that.
For how hated that game is we're saying it sold well.
Yeah,
I suppose, but why would they?
It was like
they had to buy it to like learn that they hated it, I suppose.
Well, yeah. Well, 13 was like it was the first one of the like new generation of consoles, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, it was the first Final Fantasy on like.
Because 12 was on PS2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
so that was the first one, and I guess it was quite.
Wasn't 13 the first one to be on like not just PlayStation as well?
Must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
because 12 wasn't on
whatever else was on before that. Because obviously we're going back years with Final Fantasy.
So yeah, it was
I guess just the first to be on Xbox as well.
Yeah,
I guess is a better way of phrasing it. I actually like 13, so whatever.
Yeah. Is the music then 15 good?
Yeah.
Is it like 13 just like...
It's probably my favourite thing about it.
Yeah, good. Because Final Fantasy has always had a good
Well, I just
soundtrack.
like when I'm playing it and
it's
I'm
a really rich orchestra. It's amazing. It's really
well the game feels just rich in general.
So it's like it's none of this electronic like fakery.
No, it's an actual orchestra.
Good. It's like
it's a really good one too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Like Mario Galaxy level probably.
It's something. It must just be about the Japanese and the way they do music.
I was saying about the Final Fantasy soundtrack because I was on Discord briefly when I started the game, and then I went off it because I wanted to play the game, but I was just there for a little bit. And we were talking about Dark Souls 3 and how that has the theme of the main menu of that is this really grand, epic track basically.
Yeah.
Whereas 15's is like a slow piano track and it's nice and all that. But I was just saying, it's just Japanese thing. They just get it because the soundtracks are both really Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Like if you had a particularly dark Final Fantasy boss, you probably could put a Dark Souls song there. It would just be like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that they just? I don't know what it is. They just get it in all types of media. Be it TV, animated, or movies.
Maybe it comes down to like that cult. The musicians.
They take quite a lot of pride, don't they, in their work?
Well, I suppose there's a lot. I guess the way I don't really know about Japanese. There's like a lot of like pressure or whatever on. Honor and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure to do well. In whatever you do.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just that the pressure on like the whoever becomes a composer to be really good is there, so they're really good, and then all the people in the orchestra will also be really good.
Yeah.
If you just look at anything Japanese, it is like you said. It's just that is it. That's the way it is. It's never like been terrible in any way. Even like anime stuff from like the 80s, it's still got a very, very good like soundtrack.
Yeah. It's
quite surprising actually.
They must just have a different attitude, whereas a lot of the time.
Yeah, they probably I guess they must think music's important and it should be the thing you notice, or should be one of the things you notice. Yeah. Whereas the Western thing is you shouldn't notice the music because it might distract the tiny brains of the audience.
Yeah.
No, I'm able to focus on more than just one thing when I'm absorbing media. I'm sure anyone else is.
I just feel like if I was developing something like that, it would be one of the biggest things on the whiteboard.
Like here's something for you. Okay, I have everyone, my friends, they're not super into soundtrack at all, but they all know time from Inception.
Mm-hmm.
They all know pieces from like The Dark Knight. It's because I guess Nolan's a different thing. He cares about music in his films.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it really does. So like that shows that fucking anyone can notice music in something.
Yeah. Even when like you don't notice, but you notice, like it's what makes any scene effective, really.
Yeah.
Or the lack of it, or whatever.
Like take away, like there's that bit in The Dark Knight Rises. I just remember this because I remember it always made like hair stand on end at first, where it's near the end before the big charge where they all run at each other, because then like the one in the back comes down and stops the gun from killing them all, and then they all run. Imagine if that had no music.
Oh, it'd be terrible.
Just how shit it would be because of the music. It's like you're fucking into it.
Well, I always go back to the ending of E.T. with no music. There's a video on YouTube of it.
That's just really awkward.
So shit. Yeah. Yeah, it shows how important it is.
Like Star Wars title crawl without music.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
It'd be so fucking bad.
Yeah, just a minute and a half of awkward nothing.
Yeah. Oh, Rogue One's out soon.
Yeah, it is. Really soon. Like 2 weeks.
Yucko.
Is it going to be an IMAX?
I expect so.
You could always watch it on IMAX.
Typical Star Wars opening.
No, it doesn't have a title crawl.
It's just a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
It doesn't need one though, does it really?
No, everyone knows what it is. We're going to steal the Death Star plans.
All they should start it with is many Bothans died.
Oh yeah, they like... people are like, is there going to be a sequel to it? And all like one of the people in charge of all of it just said... The sequel to that was released in 1977 or something. Yeah, he said
it's going to be a sequel to Rogue One.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck do you think? No. It came out.
I thought, the plan.
No, that was it. The only sequel, he said the only sequel to Rogue One was like directed by George Lucas. So So.
Or is it... Because there's obviously the plan for in between each of the actual Star Wars is there's going to be another movie.
It's the story.
Is it just going to be like a separate story in the universe?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be...
the next one will be the Han Solo film.
I'm hoping.
I get it.
We get a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan film that's like good. I would quite like that.
I'm down for like anything.
Yeah.
I just want, while they can keep it good, them to choose the right projects to do before we get this like... I'm tired of Star Wars thing, which is inevitably going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe after episode 9, after the new trilogy is over and they keep going.
I don't want them to
I would like an Obi-Wan project, because like Ewan McGregor, we know he can act.
Yeah.
We know he could play Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like, I don't know what else I even want to see really, apart from the main installments.
Yeah.
I really think the idea of Rogue One's quite cool.
Apart from that, maybe if they just like, you remember the prequels? Yeah. Remember how they were shit? Yeah.
I would be perfectly okay with
We're going to redo them.
I would be
sick.
I would seriously be fine with them redoing the prequels.
Yeah. The only problem is, like, composer John Williams is going to die before that happens.
Yeah, that would be
like he's going to die in like the next 2 years. I guarantee it. 2017 will be. He'll be the first really death of 2017 or some bullshit.
I'm gonna be so sad when he dies.
Maybe he'll be one of those people that just keeps going. Like,
I hope he is. Yeah. Well, he's definitely doing episode 8.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can at least do that one.
No, I didn't get anything on my phone.
But yeah, apart from, I just don't want. I know it's gonna happen. The Star Wars fatigue. I'd be happy if after episode 9 they just retire it for 10 years and then come back 10 years later. I know that's not going to happen because they spent so many billions on the property of Star Wars. But
and until they make 27 times what they spent, they're not
I just feel like
satisfied.
Think about after episode 9 with the movie each year with all the merchandise and everything that comes with it. Surely that's got to be.
Yeah, we've made enough money now, guys.
It's got to be they've made at least a ton of money.
All the video games that will come out as well.
Yeah, just everything Star Wars related. Like it's just like forced all this new life into the property. They must have made so much money just from The Force Awakens. They must have broken even by now. You would have thought.
I expect so.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's got. Well, I suppose the thing with Marvel is that like the movies really are just stylistically dead. Yeah. There's nothing. Whereas Star Wars, there is a style. I feel like there is a flair there.
Are we just assuming that this is going to be a new trilogy, or have they actually ever said this is a new trilogy? Or are they just going to keep doing it now? Episode 10, episode...
they won't do that. I think it will be a trilogy, because that's a nice complete thing for a story to have.
Yeah, well, and then you can keep selling the trilogy in different forms over and over again as well.
Yeah.
Thinking about it like that. It's going to be a sad day, but I'm just enjoying it while I can. Star Wars is back, and it's not shite, which is quite something.
Yeah.
Hopefully Rogue One's good. I'm going to go to Reddit comments now.
I'm really sad that Terminator is just shit at this point.
Do a clap.
Alright, I'll do a clap.
Yeah, mine's right.
There it is.
Why did Terminator have to turn into shit?
Terminator Genesis was something.
Terminator Salvation was
Bad.
Fucking awful.
yeah,
I don't remember hating it the way I do.
mind-boggling, like just so bad. The best thing to come out of that is the Christian Bale like on set breakdown
Yeah.
or rant.
I just
It's
don't
fucking distracting. Oh god.
I don't feel like Terminator is even one of those things that is necessary to revisit. It was fine after 2. Like,
Yeah,
that's the end.
like 3. You know, if it was done better, could have been fine as well.
Yeah.
But they fucked it up.
If they just left it as
But that was like a
trilogy.
different time when movies fucked up.
Yeah.
It was like they tried and they fucked it up, not
Yeah.
like that they didn't even try and it was bad.
I suppose when they have a property, they just can't let it go.
Yeah.
Same with Alien.
Well, at least back then, you know, like Terminator 1 came out. I don't actually know what year Terminator 1 came out.
80s.
Yeah, what year was it? Because Terminator 2 didn't come out like for a while.
Yeah,
After,
because
like,
you can just
years.
tell by the amount
Because
of
it wasn't like we make one and then let's plan how to make 5 more. It was just
Yeah.
one. Let's make another then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And then Terminator 3 was the same. Like just years later. Well, fuck it. Let's make another one.
Yeah. Well, like look at the gap between Alien and Aliens. Completely different director had an idea. They probably never intended for it to be this whole mega franchise.
Was Terminator 1 and 2 they're the same director or not?
Yeah.
No, it was the same director.
Yeah.
James
I wasn't sure if he did both or if he just did Terminator 2.
No,
Was
he
it James
did both.
Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets
I don't know who the fuck directed 3.
he gets a lot of hate because of Avatar, but he's actually
Yeah, he's actually really
he's
good.
responsible for some pretty good shit.
Yeah.
Some of the most
And even
loved
then,
80s
like,
properties.
I don't even hate Avatar. It's too long.
Yeah, it's
and
too long.
the story's pretty basic, but it looks really good and it like
Yeah.
it all works fine. You know, as a movie.
Yeah.
And
I don't hate
like
Avatar.
2, 3, 4, and 5 of Avatar are going to come out consecutively, you know, like in years or whatever.
That would be curious.
In I think starting from 2019 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be something.
It's
to
taken
see.
him so fucking long to get these done.
Maybe he's actually fleshed out this like amazing story or something.
Yeah. Maybe he saw like the first one. He was like, "All right, let's make it as generic as possible to bring as many people in, keep it as simple. That means I have as much room as I want to turn it into anything after it."
Like he's in like a really lucky position as like an artist.
Everyone respects him.
Yeah, and like the money that the first Avatar made basically gives him carte blanche to do whatever the fuck he wants. So
Yeah,
he could.
like, fucking wait, Titanic's his thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The money Titanic made gives him like,
Exactly.
freedom
Yeah.
to do whatever.
That's
he
how he
wants.
was able to make Avatar, I assume.
Yeah. The
And then
fact that he
that
made
took it.
Terminator 2
And
gives him, like-
Aliens.
and
Yeah.
Aliens. Yeah.
So like really,
He can do whatever he wants.
yeah.
Yeah. People shouldn't hate on him as much. As
I put more trust in James Cameron than I do like I don't know Marvel Studios, for
Yeah.
example,
Oh,
and what they're going to do.
yeah, exactly.
Although it's in saying that I am curious what they do with whatever it's called,
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thanos
Oh.
thing. I was thinking about Guardians of the
Maybe-
Galaxy and how bad the trailer is for the new one.
Yeah.
Really,
What if,
really
like,
is terrible.
Because I'm just thinking, you know, like the end of the Avengers won't be the end.
No, it can't
So they
be.
won't kill anyone. Because they
You
want to
don't
make
think?
more movies after it. So they can be like, hey, remember that time we fucked a black
think
hole? Oh, yeah.
They're going to kill a major character.
One. Because their contract's up or whatever.
So maybe, yeah.
Like, it'll be...
No, but it'll be one of those things where they'll be dead for a few movies and then maybe come back down the line or some shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know, who would they kill? Maybe like Iron Man?
I feel like it has to be one of the, like, 4.
It has to be Iron Man, Captain America.
You can't kill Scarlet, what's-her-face,
No.
Scarlett Johansson.
Why?
What can you hear?
Just argue with clawing at stuff. I thought he might have
Why can't you
escaped.
kill
Yeah, you
Scarlett Johansson?
You can't, because no one cares. It won't have the impact. You
Yeah,
can't
and
kill
you just got a movie
Hawkeye.
coming up because no one will care. So the only people you could kill are Cap, Iron Man.
I feel like it's going to be either Cap or Iron Man.
Yeah, it's the only. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, it's going to have to be Iron Man.
You think?
Because he's called Captain America. So it's not going to go down well.
I don't know, but
picking
people
him.
love Captain America.
Yeah.
If he died, it would actually have some impact.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America.
Someone will die.
America.
I hope they do the thing where someone dies in part 1 and then comes back in part 2. Or some shit. Basically what they're doing with
BVS.
BVS, yeah. Whatever. This isn't the Marvel shit.
What if they just made that a 2-part movie?
What, BVS?
Yeah, like so
They basically did. They made it like a 5-part movie, the beginning of a 5-part movie.
But it, like, they crammed so much bullshit into that film. Anyway, not talking about it.
Didn't they release some like poster for the new Alien?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
just got the
Hideo
alien on
Kojima
it.
actually said about it. He said it's just really effective with just how little they used.
Yeah.
Besides just the Alien and
Yeah.
one,
Well, it's going right back to the original Alien.
which is the way it
Just had
should
the
be.
egg or whatever. In space, no one can hear you scream. And now the new one is, the new like tagline is just run.
Yeah.
I
That's pretty,
think
I like that.
I
yeah.
want it to be just fucking like not like scary as in like.
I want it to be like there's like millions of them and there's just loads of predators that's going with fucking Gatling lasers that shoot nukes as well.
An alien.
And they just fucking oh
Or a
yeah.
predator to slice.
I just want a whole movie where it's like imagine the
shield
trenches
out
of
his
World
head.
War One, yeah. Well, like you've got fucking aliens, yeah, that are like fucking on one side. Oh, and you've got fucking
Disgusting.
predators here, like in a line. They just fucking at each other.
That's what I want too.
But then it's like actually like 300 because there's only 300 predators.
Well, we know for sure at least the film is going to look amazing.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
sure. It's going to
That'll
look
sound really
fucking
good.
good.
But is
That'll
it
sound really
but saying that, something you've talked about before is the like, aesthetic going to be the whole 80s thing with the, like the
Definitely.
monitors, or is it going to be like modern?
Yeah, will it be
completely?
kitsch? Is it kitsch they call it? Because horrible 80s style where everything's like white.
Kitsch is like the tasteless.
Oh, that. All right, that. Yeah, tasteless 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Not just old in general 80s.
No. There's still
I just
some
wanted to have
stylish
that.
80s stuff.
What do we call that? The old like monitors? And is there even a word, or would we just describe it as like old sci-fi pretty much?
I think it's old sci-fi.
Yeah, because it was like only. I don't know if it has a word because it was just what they perceive the future as in the 80s. Whereas now everything's like the future is Apple stores
Yeah,
type look,
yeah.
which I guess makes sense.
Would it, to be fair, it probably will be anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Hospital, clinical, easy to clean shit. But also, some of my least favourite science fiction. That I like dirty science fiction.
Mm-hmm. The only time I can get down with like the clean sort of shit was, I guess, some of the Forerunner stuff in Halo. It was clean, but it was like colourful though. I guess was
Yeah,
how they did it.
well,
They were, like,
in
bits of
Halo though,
blue.
they also do the thing of like ancient Forerunner
Mhm.
stuff that you find.
Yeah. I was going
In
to say another
Wall-E?
one.
They do it well.
Mass Effect has some shine to it.
Yeah, but as both Mass
Yeah.
Effect. Mass Effect's quite gritty and grimy.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, like your ship is always pretty clean, and then everywhere else you go is gritty and grimy.
yeah, having contrast works.
God, Mass Effect 2 is fucking great.
No, it's really bad.
Now I'm going to go to the Reddit comments. I feel like I said that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You didn't, to, like, interrupted you
I think
violently.
I fucking sidetracked it there. I don't remember what I said, but
The name of this guy.
yeah,
I feel like I probably said it before. Joe Pasquale, Goatsy Love.
probably have said it.
Yeah, I recognise that.
By your age, do you feel you're still naive about the world?
No,
No, not
I've
really.
spent
Really,
too much
no?
time on 4chan to
I'm
think that.
pretty I think I'm pretty cynical, but at the same time not. I
Yeah.
waver in and out of it. I don't feel like naive about the world now, but I don't like pretend to be knowledgeable about things I
Yeah,
actually
there's a
don't know anything
difference.
about.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put forward like a reasonable assumption about things based on what I do know already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'm like naive.
I would. Yeah. I don't think naive would be the word I'd use to describe it. I wouldn't say I'm like a wise old man or anything.
No,
I wouldn't.
But
But
I
I
know a
wouldn't say I'm
little bit.
naive either.
I know a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, there's still like.
Enough
Loads
to know
out there
that
you have no
wanna
idea about.
illegally search my shit. So
Yeah.
I was just quoting Jay-Z, Nine and Problems.
Exactly.
Do you want to know an interesting fact?
Yes, of course.
You know the Titanic? Or you would know.
I do. Yes.
You know, there was
mentioned
two ships of the Titanic. There was the Titanic and then the Britannic. Identical. So a woman who survived the sinking of the Titanic went on to World War I to work on the Britannic. She survived the sinking of that as well.
Oh,
she
Imagine
survived
that.
the singing of both.
And it was a hospital boat off of Greece and it got torpedoed and sunk and she survived it. Thinking that you
Well,
went on
this-
that ship, it sunk, and you got on the other one.
Well, she was
sinks.
prepared.
crazy, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
prepared. She,
do,
she
yeah.
finished the tutorial. That was the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just an interesting fact.
Crushed it.
That's just
Yeah.
shitty. Just
Hundreds
thinking
around her dying in the freezing waters, whatever. But she survived.
Interesting fact of the cast.
Sneaky Pete has an interesting exercise.
Ugh.
Make a strong argument in favour of something you fiercely disagree with, and then have a debate.
My mind went to some dark places immediately.
Well, we should preface this saying we'll only defend things we like don't agree with. Obviously,
my mind went to rape, and I was like, nah, I
Rape.
can't. I'm not doing that.
that is
It's a dark place.
that's not one I would choose.
Yeah. Because technically it shouldn't be defendable at all, but you have to defend it or whatever. But you have to
Okay,
put your
I will
mind in the
choose-
place of somebody who would think that, or doesn't think that certain things are rape that everyone else considers rape.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is, yeah. Like
Okay,
rape within marriage. I
For my
guess.
one, I'll choose gay marriage.
Okay.
So let me put it out there that I of course support gay marriage in every way. You do what you want on your weekends, mate. This is kind of like the devil's advocate game. Like if I wanted an argument for it. So I guess you two have to sort of guide the. Like if I start with my statement, of why I don't support gay marriage.
Yeah, that's how it's going to have to work, isn't it? You have to ask questions to prompt the response.
Yeah.
Because you can't just think of
And
everything. to present.
see how well I can do in the opposite mindset. See how
Might
reasonable.
before we start this, take a piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go and do that. Me and James are gonna talk about porn.
Oh, yummy.
James, while Ruben's doing that, think about something you really disagree with. Do you have one already?
Yes.
You do. Don't say it. Save it for after my one, or after Ruben's one, or whatever order we do it in.
Alex.
Yeah. And again, saying, of course I do support gay marriage. This is just a little experiment.
Alex, I'm really shit at arguing when I'm actually arguing.
No, it's not an
with
actual
Alex.
argument. We're just seeing.
But I can't do that stuff, so it's just going to be stupid.
No. It won't be stupid.
Are you sure?
It won't be stupid because you're quite
Mine's-
logical.
Mine's it's something I probably can say some stupid shit about.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be stupid shit. It's just like about seeing the other side of the argument. I guess.
I'm just going to get some research before I actually throw myself into this one.
You're gonna research it.
Yeah.
UK porn is banned. No more Pornhub.com.
Well, I actually never knew, but like, there was a lot of
What was
porn.
it? Fisting is banned or some shit.
But yeah, porn categories got banned in 2014, and that involved face sitting, fisting, and
Face sitting.
and strangulation, because those three specifically, because they're life endangering. I don't
Face
see
sitting
how.
endangering.
Like, if you're forced to someone sits on your face and just kills you, then yes. But in a porn way, they're not gonna fucking kill someone.
Maybe if like Dwayne the Rock Johnson is the one sitting on your face, it might kill you. But
yeah,
if it's like a
little thing, I don't think it's
little thing, a petite woman.
sitting on your face. I don't think it's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about what James mentioned. What porn categories were banned in 2014 in the UK, at least.
Yeah, but
Apparently
like you
one
can
was
still
face
get
sitting.
access to it.
Yeah, of course you can. There's
Yeah,
no way they
the
can
ban's
get
not
rid
going
of
to
it.
change anything.
No.
I still get to watch all my face-sitting porn.
Exactly, mate. I think we all do, don't we? So, gay marriage. I'm very against this because, well, I'm just going to start by saying I'm against gay marriage because it goes against what marriage from the beginning of time has represented. In my religion, traditionally being a man and a woman.
But do you know what else we did at the beginning of time?
What's that?
We just executed people for like nothing. You know,
Yeah,
stone
marriage
people to death.
marriage stands for something
Yeah,
in my
crucifying
religion.
people.
Marriage specifically is about a man and a woman coming together. Like, I'm fine with them going together, but just not in a...
What do you mean like that, going together?
Well, they can't do that if they're of the same gender,
No,
really.
that's the
Unless there's
asshole.
okay, an asshole maybe. Or a strap-on perhaps. But,
Yeah, in that case.
I'm fine with them having civil partnerships or whatever, just not marriage, because that is specifically for my religion, and that is for men and women only.
I don't think I have the mental stamina to do this at the moment.
No arguments
Basically-
against that.
Fuck, whatever his name is, I can't be bothered. Move on.
So leave an argument to that in the comments.
Leave an argument to that.
An argument, yeah. Obviously, I don't think that. I was just playing devil's advocate. James, what was your one?
I'm completely for killing rare and wild animals, especially endangered ones.
Okay. Why?
Because the meat from these animals is very tasty.
Okay.
Very good meat.
What's an argument for that apart from the morality factor? Do you not feel bad that you're wiping out rare species of animals?
Yeah, that have been here like as long as we have.
No, because some of these animals are very dangerous and do indeed are a danger to human life within the areas.
Well, only if we visit there, though. Which we shouldn't be
It's
doing.
their habitat, though, right?
It's their habitat,
Yes,
not ours.
but we live on this planet. There's more of us, so it's, we have dominion over the
gave us
land.
dominion over animals. You could have gone with that
Yes,
argument.
I did just did.
I suppose the religion
No,
side
you
of it
should have
is
said
an
God
out
gave
for
us
anything,
dominion.
basically, isn't it? We've learned something today.
Yeah. My
And I am
religion
a
says I can
Christian,
do
so
this.
yes.
Of which there is no proof of my God's existence at all, but faith. Let me tell you about faith. Faith.
I feel like there's very little you can do to convince someone otherwise of something like that.
Ideological difference. You never beat them.
Yeah. Apart from making it illegal and punishable.
Yeah.
You can't actually rape that coyote to death.
What the fuck, Alex?
No, coyotes aren't exactly rare. Okay, rape that tiny New Zealand bird that there were like 3 of.
What, kiwis?
Yeah.
They're really shit, aren't they? So
They've
just
got like
die.
loads of rare birds because cats just kill them because they have no defense. They just let cats kill because everything's pathetic.
Well, cats shouldn't be there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not their fault. It's not the bird's fault. Kakapos and all the other things will be fine if not for them. But there you go.
I love the names of animals
I know.
from around there. They're so funny. And everyone, like, obviously Australia has kangaroos
Yeah, the most Australian word ever.
and dingoes.
Koala.
Dingoes.
Wallaby.
Wallaby, yeah. All things that sound Australian and sound
Just
mega
think about
Australian.
the Taz of Tasmania, like, opening, where they just list all these, like, animals and stuff, and it's an Australian guy, I think, doing the opening. Think about that.
So what we've learned today is that I don't support gay marriage. James hates rare animals and wants them all to die. And
I
Ruben,
just can't bother.
Ruben just hates everyone.
There's something. There's
IHA.
something we haven't talked about.
IHA.
What?
There's pretty obviously something we haven't talked about.
What?
that?
The Saudi Arabia prince wants women to start driving cars.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's quite
So
progressive.
it's
isn't it?
time for.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like every other country. So
Christ.
No, that's
I,
one
didn't,
step
I wasn't
towards-
even aware that they weren't allowed.
not stoning them to
Quality.
death for being raped.
Yeah.
That's the next step, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that's definitely a thing in Iran, isn't it? Still stoning.
Do you
them
think
to
it's
death.
one of those things where the leader doesn't think any of the things that he has to enforce? Kind of
No.
like with Russia, where I don't know that for a fact, do I? But do you really think they give a crap about certain things?
Not
I remember
really,
it just
no.
being like a plot point of House of Cards where he's like, do you really think I give a fuck about gay people or whatever?
Yeah.
He's just like,
It's the people in his country that he knows
Yeah.
they care for
Yeah.
some reason.
yeah. Might be one of those type deals where it's just like, let's just see how this goes down, see how they react.
Well, like with old Putin, I could believe that.
Yeah.
He's a smart man, so
Can't imagine him giving a fuck.
I can't imagine caring about gay marriage and stuff.
No.
Like, just whatever, do you want?
He is the Putin man. And there's also the plane crash in Colombia. The entire football team pretty much.
Nearly, yeah,
just-
like I think there were 5, 6 survivors or something.
Yeah,
and
and 3 of them didn't go on the plane.
yeah, a couple of them happened to be football
That's like the
players, I think, that survived.
third time like a plane full of a football team's
Mhm.
crashed. Manchester United in 1960. Another team. That's like really
Plane
shit.
crash.
Mhm.
Wow.
Then the whole plane. It's just I was just.
Is there
gonna
like a
happen.
part in the plane that you're more likely to survive a crash or
Yes.
something? Where is
It's the tail.
Mhm.
it? Okay, that makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you're at the front, if it hits anything, the front's fucking wiped out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
into.
I guess it just
I
depends on the
suppose
crash.
only if it was like a crash landing, controlled crash landing like that.
Yeah. You're the tail
pilots
is
are
a
still
very.
a terrible risk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But the
So,
tail is
yeah.
a very strong pike 'cause it's a It's a structural.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's right at the back. All the force would have to travel right to the end and whatnot.
But it's like I was watching videos of the team literally celebrating getting to the final like 3 days before the plane crash. It's like really just like depressing because they're like celebrating because they've been.
Wait, did they die?
Yeah, like
all
the
of
whole
them.
team,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Fuck.
Like a couple.
But it's like this was the first time they ever got to the final,
Oh yeah.
and they were going to the final.
Why did the plane go down? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Just a freak accident.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just it's kind of shit. It's kind of a bit
So with
depressing.
that fucking guy, it was 2015, wasn't it? The pilot, he just flew it into a mountain because he wanted to die. So
Oh
he killed
yeah,
everyone.
I forgot about that. That selfish guy.
You just killed all of them.
Like he was like clinically depressed to the point where he wasn't allowed to fly. That morning he got a letter saying he wasn't allowed to fly planes because of his like
Oh really?
depression. But he just went and flew the plane and
And then
crashed
he just killed everyone on board.
What a cunt. That's like really terrible.
And then there was that one that just kind of flew off. Just nobody ever knows. Just kind of flew.
We just escaped the planet. Just left. Nobody knows where him and his team went. What about like the guy who landed on the river? The movie. They made a
what was
movie
that
on
movie
it.
called? It's called like Sully.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think I heard something about that recently.
It's like
But
pretty
the
good,
guy's
isn't it?
really like kind of
What?
fucked up in a way, or something.
Really?
Like he's a
Sort of a
fucking
hero,
like,
isn't he,
after all,
really?
yeah. You like fucking save that shit.
I think the whole movie is like the legal battle following it, where they tried to say, well, you didn't have to do that. You could have easily made it to the airfield. And he doesn't know, and he argues, no, I couldn't. I think that's like what the rest of the movie is about.
Yeah, I was thinking, how could they structure a film around that? It's kind of like that film.
Because we all
Flight.
know what happens, like in that. Because we all know what happens in this film. Because obviously, he landed the plane in the river.
Yeah. It's so fucked that like that's even a discussion.
I know, like you managed to, when this plane was going to go down, save all these people's lives, but you didn't make it to the airfield.
But that was
and
an
you
expensive
could have.
plane, mate. And you probably killed a few fish when you landed on that river.
And like maybe a couple people got some injuries, like someone died,
Yeah,
but everyone else lived.
the
Not
fucking
good enough, mate.
the guy in the back of the plane who got like a bad back from it sues him or something. How dare you!
It's like
I can never play.
It's like that thing
League
in
of
The
Legends
Incredibles.
again.
That thing in The Incredibles, a guy's going to kill himself. And
Yeah.
like, he didn't want to be saved.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What?
That's literally it. The beginning of The Incredibles is that exact scenario.
God, when I was like a kid, you didn't think about it, but now that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Perfect movie, by the way. Incredibles.
10 out of 10.
Perfect movie.
Nah,
10 out of
nah,
10.
An
nah,
actual 10 out of 10 movie.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless.
James,
Impeccable.
Why is it? No, give us an example of a movie that's perfect.
The Devil's Advocate game is over now, James.
What's he going to watch?
The perfect movie is obviously Fast and Furious 4.
Good lord.
I prefer Tokyo Drift myself.
I've only seen...
That's actually good though.
I've forgotten which ones I've even seen. 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, we watched Fast 5, I think, with a stupid locker.
Well, there's that one.
That's right,
There's
yeah.
the one that has the opening. With
Wait, are they up to
Jason
8 now?
Statham.
Or 9?
8. No,
I actually can't remember.
I can't. There's
They're all the
number
same
1.
movie.
There's Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, the reboot one, Fast 5 with the bank, the one,
There's a bank
then
plane.
the one with the tank, then Jason Statham one. So yeah, we're on 9. We're on 9.
Good lord.
The Jason Statham
What
one.
a
is
world
the
we
only
live in.
one.
The only good thing in those movies is The Rock, and he's only in like for 5 minutes of the whole fucking film.
Fucking like
Mhm.
punch it.
Because Vin Diesel sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Vin Diesel.
Did he like punch a fucking UAV drone out of the sky, or did he just like crash a car into it?
I feel like that happened.
And he was like,
Yeah. Yeah. God, it's just so fucking dumb.
ridiculous. But it's like done in a really funny way.
Yeah, I like The Rock. He's a good guy.
He's
a
very
good dude.
likable.
Yeah, he's like a good dude as well.
Yeah.
I like him from his wrestling days.
Yeah, me
WWE.
He's pretty funny seeing some of the clips of him when he's doing his wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been like, because of Instagram search bullshit, there was like some WWE clips on there, I guess, because there must have been a thing on. I was just watching them and I was like, yeah, I can see why people get pulled into it. It's so stupid. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows that none of it's real, but they're just like, they just watch it because it's so stupid.
My dad watches it.
Yeah. we used to always say about what are you watching on men wearing tight clothing like grab each other for?
Yeah.
Used to be the thing that you say
Mhm.
to him. Yeah.
You like your
He'd
dad would be
pause it after something cool happened and then go get me, rewind it and be like, look at this bit.
If your dad did that,
So not impressed, Dad.
Yeah.
Dude, there's that really good picture of The Rock from, it must have been like the 80s or something.
Well, the one where he's like
Yeah.
stood and he's got the turtleneck.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like he's so famous that people dress up as him on Halloween as him in that one outfit.
Really? And you can
from
tell.
the 80s. Yeah.
God.
That's
It's
how
really funny.
famous The Rock is.
Yeah. I saw a picture of someone who remade that with as that Disney character he played, Mona or whatever.
Oh, in that movie, Mooney, yeah.
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 You did that character doing that pose, looking exactly like it. It was pretty funny. It's supposed to be quite good as well, that film. Musicals.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck
A
about
Bag Full of
shit.
Sand. From Milestone podcast, e.g. 50th or 100th, would you consider doing it live?
Fuck it.
It'd be
Do it
so-
live.
It'd be so bad.
A live podcast could go horribly wrong, I feel like.
No, we've got a special announcement to make at some point, which you're never going to make.
I don't mind.
I don't know what that is, but
It begins with T and ends in H.
Oh, we're joining the Halo Championship.
Yeah. We're doing the cool ass intros for all of them.
Yeah, I'm okay with doing. We should just choose like a completely random number to do live though, or something.
Just out of the blue. We're going live now on cast going on live.
Episode 69.
yeah.
No,
We'll talk about it outside of the cast because we don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to give any expectations to people, and then they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Where is it?"
Yeah.
James.
Yeah. You got to do something for at least 100.
We're going to
100
do
's the
that.
big
We're going to
one.
do that live in Trafalgar Square.
Oh my god, can you imagine? It's always busy there.
That should make it so great.
It's so fucking awful.
I wouldn't do it.
I would.
It would trigger too much anxiety in me. I couldn't do that.
I could honestly do it.
No.
What we should do is we should set up a table there, sit down with loads of like printed mugshots, and like just charge £5 for signatures.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell anyone like who you are. And see if anyone buys autographs. Like tourists come over and they're like, "Oh,
I think we'd probably get like arrested,
maybe just do it secretly for a little bit."
and then get out of there quick.
Yeah, just say you're The Rock.
Yeah. No, it's me, Eddie Murphy.
Just say you're Eddie Murphy, dressed as the donkeys.
Maybe we'll go there dressed as those stupid Yodas that are always there. They're like floating statues or whatever. Oh, they're just the worst. I'd be like so embarrassed, like whenever I was there and I'd be with people and they'd go over to them, I'd just be like,
You're supposed to ignore them.
I don't know you.
You're supposed to ignore the Yodas.
Yeah.
There's Yodas in London.
Yeah,
Shows how much I go to London.
Are there any movies regarded as must-see classics that you hate or don't like?
E.T.
E.T.
I don't like E.T.
I don't like it.
Really? When was the last time you saw it?
Never.
I never liked it when I was a kid, so I'm never going to watch it now either.
Really?
Same goes
I saw it for the first time this year.
Jurassic Park. That's another one.
Yeah.
Don't care about that.
Don't
Wow.
care about that.
Wow, two fucking fantastic films.
Yep, just don't
Shitty
care.
films, don't want to watch.
Both Spielberg too. You just
find-
hate Spielberg.
I remember I just found them boring when I was a kid, so I don't care.
You
No.
found Jurassic Park
Well, I don't know,
boring?
Jurassic Park less so. Just like now, I don't care about it. Probably because I've seen it like quite a bit over the years. So I'm just
I understand the seeing a film too much.
But E.T. I never liked. The Lion King, never liked that either.
Yeah.
At all when I was a kid.
I agree with him.
Didn't care.
I guess I can understand The Lion King. Sort of.
I watched it live.
Like you saw the play? Really?
Fell asleep.
Oh,
Oh wow.
enjoyed that one then. No, I wasn't expecting those. I'm more stunned by your terrible responses. Wow.
Yeah.
There have been a few films that I haven't liked and then rewatched and liked.
It's unlikely that I'm ever going to watch E.T. because of my opinion. I
Well,
already have.
for me it was more I'd only seen it like a bit of it before when I was young and I was petrified of it.
I remember finding it boring, and I remember just falling asleep when I was a kid watching it.
So I wanted to see it again, see if I was still petrified of it. Wasn't. Just kind of
Get your fucking foot away from mine.
let's play footsies.
No.
John Williams score. Na, 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 na. It's at the beginning of like every Spielberg movie. It has the bikes going across the silhouette of the moon.
Amberley Productions. Something like that.
Fantastic. Can't
I'm
believe
really
you two.
fucking tired.
Fucking ET bitch.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just waiting for the cameras to go out any second.
What's the next thing?
What do you mean, the next question?
Yeah.
I was just trying to think if I could think of any more.
Oh, I can't think of anything. Those are just the ones that come to the front of my mind. Because I remember I always hated The Godfather. But then I watched it again and I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
There's
yet.
like a difference between films you like, you know, but I would never say a film like any of those was bad.
Yeah, I'd never say that like E.T. or Jurassic Park are bad.
Yeah. That's the
Just
the
they
thing.
don't do anything for me.
Yeah. That makes it fair.
Oh no, my willy's up the side of my leg.
Luckily the recording stopped. You can press play now, James.
What?
Sorry, I mean clap.
No, because we'll just... That was awful. No, don't do it loads of times. No, stop!
I can't do it.
I'm doing one,
Yeah,
definitive
just-
one from a different human.
You did like 4.
It's a fucking cunt when, like, you have to synchronize it and somebody is just sat there clapping fucking loads. Because then you don't know which fucking clap it is. Just...
Yeah, man.
Jim always does it, that fucking cunt. Glad he's not here.
I think we should end it with a prank call to Jim. Well, not a prank call because it will say it's my caller ID. Minge Lover 99. What's your favourite kind of minge? I'm not answering that.
The mingy one.
Yeah, the mingiest minge I've ever minged.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Keep going.
Taking a piss when you have a boner. I feel like we've talked about that before. Have we?
Yeah.
We've
The
talked
Conversations
about
In
this.
and Out podcast.
No, we have.
Like,
No, we have definitely talked about that.
We also talked about this on one of your live stream once,
Yeah.
and I'm literally crying.
He's yawned so much, he's crying.
okay, let's end on this one.
Okay.
What would you tell your 13-year-old self if you could?
Oh. Lose some weight.
Oh,
Would that have fucking worked though? What would 13-year-old Ruben have
I'd be
said
like, look,
back?
I'm you, but from 6 years' time. Trust me.
oh no!
But what would you say to that? Fuck off.
I probably would have been like, well, because it's me to me, I would have been like, oh, okay.
You would have punched yourself in the cock. That's how you do it. You punch 13-year-old you in the knob. Say, listen here, you fuck. This is what you're going to do differently.
What you do is, I give 13-year-old me like a scar on their arm, so that then, because obviously time has to loop again,
Yeah.
I'll have that scar when I look at me, I'm like, yeah, that happened then.
Yeah.
And so you'll always remember it or whatever. No, it happened.
What if you like completely fucked with them?
Well, that'd be stupid because you'd be fucking with yourself.
Yeah, you're like, actually in the future, you actually can become gay if you want. Become gay, Ruben. And then you become gay. And you just disappear. James?
I tell myself
Stop
haircut.
jerking off 5 times a day.
to not go 50 mile an hour down a lane and then emergency stop in front of a closing gate. Like I did, and I still have
Would
the
you give him the
scars for it.
date at least?
Yeah, I'd be like, don't be an idiot, okay? Get up early, don't crash into a gate.
Get a haircut.
Because I do have the scars, so that he'd always know.
Just bring a razor and just shave their hair off.
Yeah.
So you look like 19 or whatever.
I
from
need a
Stranger
shave,
Things.
actually. I'm
11.
in 4 days.
19.
Her name's 11.
What? Oh, I'm thinking about the sequel from the future that my future self told me about. I would tell myself, invest in Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I'd also give him a copy of like Knack and be like, this is going to be the best game ever made. You just wait. So my 13-year-old self's like, whoa, this is the PS4. Fuck me. Can't wait to play Knack. And I'm just like, for years, waiting for Knack to be announced.
And then when it gets announced, you're like, oh, no.
He lied to me! A traitor! Knack is always the butt of the jokes. When are we going to see a Knack 2? That's my question.
We're not going to. We're not
Knack
going.
was basically shovelware.
Yeah. None of us played it, to be very fairs.
Just looked like shit though. So
I don't think anyone liked it, really.
No, but at the PlayStation 4 share feature.
I think it's a game that would be hated twice as much if it was an Xbox game.
Mm-hmm.
One of those type things.
Yeah.
I bet an Act 2 is going to come out.
But it's like a really gritty third-person shooter.
Yeah.
That's like.
And it's
really
actually
great.
just Gears of War.
Yeah.
It's voiced by John DiMaggio.
Gears of Knack.
Knack of War.
Get the knack of war.
Awful. They could just take every failed PlayStation exclusive and combine it into one.
All Stars Battle Royale.
Also, Battle Royale, Resistance. That one with the guy with the white,
Killzone?
the yellow mask.
Killzone?
No.
Killzone's not a failure though.
What was that one called? Haze.
Haze, yeah.
No, I actually bought a magazine back in the day, and the whole cover thing was that game.
Yeah.
But it was in such an early development when that was a thing, when they actually show early development games, and I was really hyped for it because of the early stuff. And I played it, and it was really shit.
Oh, Mag.
Massive action game.
400 players. This is gonna revolutionize gaming.
It was really shit because one of the factions was like really advanced, so everyone picked them, and there was this like Russian like faction really shit, and all of the guns were really weak. So if you picked them, you'd be handicapped forever. It was really stupid.
Did you play Mag?
Yeah.
Those are the only ones.
I was the really cool person. I was on the really advanced team.
Should I phone Jim?
Yeah, I reckon. Let's end it with that. Jim's little cameo appearance. Thank all you buy me moo mimies for listening.
Yeah.
Hi Jim. How you doing?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Is that you?
No, at the moment it's not me. It's the other one.
Oh, could you get me back, please?
Okay.
Do you want to tell him that he's actually on the podcast?
I think he probably was realised.
No, he's not. We fired him.
Jim, you're on the podcast right now. So
I'm not on the podcast, am I?
don't say anything racist. Don't say anything racist, Jim.
I'm not on the podcast, am I?
Don't say anything
No,
sexist.
Jim, you're not on the podcast.
I was just about to speak my mind about something I could see out the window here.
Oh. Was it of a not white variety?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, was it of a non-white variety?
Well, now that I know I'm on the cusp, I'm not really going to tell you, am I?
Jim, please.
Can you
Please.
Can you actually hear them, Jim, for a
I
start?
heard Alex say Jim, please, and I heard James say something angrily.
He said, please.
Well, I just started Fantasy 15 and the voice acting is awful, so that's my input to...
Oh, it's not. It's not only me then. It is just like really badly synced.
No, I haven't noticed any thinking, it's just like, it sounds awful.
No, because I saw some
Well, because
conversation and
they deliver the dialogue like it's not even in
Not
that
a problem.
context. Like it's just like in a completely different
I
situation.
think I'm going to change it to the Japanese one, because then I can't tell.
Just gave up halfway through that. Jim?
Yeah?
You're on the podcast. There's a surprise.
Wait, am I really?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're on episode.
I was on the podcast till just now.
Oh.
Should we celebrate?
Yeah.
Imagine if, like, when you picked up, Jim was just like, I fucking hate niggers. And that was
Now
that.
you've said it, Alex.
No, I was quoting Jim saying it, though.
Jim, you having a nice little drink there? Were you having a nice little drink?
I'm not drinking.
What the fuck was that noise?
He's drinking sushi.
How's this cast going? Is it awful?
Oh, it's at the end. It's been pretty okay, I'd say.
We discussed pornography.
Alex, was it shit?
It's one of the cringiest ones we've ever done. We talked about championships and stuff like that for ages.
Any additions?
Quite a few.
Is the profile picture going to be a picture of Argyle?
That's better than I was expecting, not gonna lie.
There was like that part about the unlocks and the rainbows.
There were some unlocks, were there?
Yeah, there was so many unlocks. Make sure you hold him so the mic can hear him.
Well done.
Jim, can you sing your favourite song?
What?
Can you sing your favourite song for us?
No, I can't if it's on the cast.
No, we were actually joking. You're not on the podcast.
I'm on the podcast.
No, you're not. NOTYOURN
I would have put my hat on if I knew I was on the cast.
Jim. YOURNOT on the podcast.
Jim, just hang up, please, at any time now.
No, he has something to say. He has something to say.
Yeah, I called you for a reason, Ruben.
You called me?
Yeah.
What was it about?
It's about these dreamies. I've been wanting to try them the whole time. They're like cat snacks. They're like, I don't know what the outside is, but the inside is cheesy. Should I try one?
Jim.
Do it on the cast.
So wait, so I'm not on the cast?
No, you're not.
Well, then I won't try one.
What's your opinion on cheese strings?
What?
What is your opinions on cheese strings?
Not as
CH.
good as pepperami.
What about Dairy Dunkers, Jim?
Lunchables win overall.
Lunchables? What, even the fake meats?
I love the fake meat.
What about penguin bars?
Penguin bars?
Yeah.
Not my favourite anymore. Used to be my favourite.
I think they're awful.
No longer my favourite. Why are
I
you
fucking
recording
hate
at fucking
penguin bars.
20 past 10 at night?
Because James had work and stuff.
Till when, mate?
I don't know.
I got back at like 6:30.
Yeah, and then I had to play Battlefield, and then I also had to play.
Yeah, we had to
Avengers.
watch some Battlefields.
Yeah.
And then we had to eat.
Do you watch any movies?
No.
Nah, we're not that
All of you watch
masochistic.
Narcos. All of you watch Narcos. Well, Ruben and Alex watch Narcos because James doesn't have Netflix or something.
I want to end this. My arms are
Jim!
tired.
Yes, James?
I'm getting my money in the hood, I'm cool.
Good lord.
What?
Whitest thing I've ever heard.
Fuck this, I'm hanging up.
Jim!
He did it. He hung up. Ah, he did. Hashtag that.
I'm upset he didn't fucking finish my sentence, the cunt.
James, this has been the Jar Podcast. Buy me, moo, my me.
Episode 40 fucking million.
What actually is it? 47.
47. Agent
This episode is
47.
called Buy Me, moo, my me. as
Is
we've-
Argyle going to be the profile picture?
Goodbye.
The
Every
thumbnail?
picture from now on is just going to be oh god, the same picture of him. Alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll
I'm
see you.
generally really tired. I haven't.
Dun, 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 buy me, moo, my me is the only way. Dun, 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 buy me, moo,